How's it going, people? Scott, and let's talk about the fallout from Hard to Kill. Now, I think the consensus from Hard to Kill is decent show, and either you hated the main event or you're just indifferent. And hating the show is two ways that people hate the main event. And I'm explain it. They hate that they don't want to see a woman crossing over to win the male's title because it creates, I think what Booker T said, um, it doesn't, you don't want to blur those lines because it kind of buries a division if you have a woman and then she beats other males. So it's a fine tightrope to watch, to walk, something like that. And there are the other side where they just hate, let's be real, they hate whoever's the champion. Whoever is Impact champion, they bitch. And you see the videos constantly. Look, I don't know how to say any name. You can just type in any Impact review and a title change, and they pop up bitching. Hey, see Chris Sabin the champion, bitch. Bully Ray's the champion, bitch. Who else? AJ Styles champion, bitch. Madness is champion, bitch. Samoa Joe, bitch. Oh, Eli Drake champion, bitch. Kurt Angle champion, bitch. EC3 champion, bitch. Tessa Blunt champion, bitch. Sammy Callahan, bitch. It's just like, okay, like I see the pattern, but I'm surprised. I'm kind of not that the IWC does see that pattern. Like, damn. So every time there's a new champion, you got some shit to say, but you don't watch the programming? Huh. Now, my thoughts on it, I don't really care if it's Tessa Blunt champion. I don't. I just care if it's a decent storyline behind it. Now, the storyline with Sammy Callahan, they had a decent storyline behind it from the beginning to the culmination of her winning the championship. She just didn't really win the championship. She had been going at it with Sammy Callahan for damn near a half a year. And Callahan win the title with her still in the crosshairs. I don't know how to explain. If you watch Impact, you should already know. You should just say, "Oh man, Tessa Blanchard won it out of nowhere. I can't believe this." No, it was built up. So anyway, let's talk about tonight or whenever this released. Her Impact Wrestling. So the first match was a four-way tag match. Dogga, TJP versus Dogga, TJP versus Damn, I got that. Now, how did I forget the name of the team? Man. Okay. That team. I can't. Reno Scum. Oh, how did I forget? Reno Scum versus the Desi Hit Squad. Fun fact, I just learned that Desi means a person of Indian descent. I probably should have knew that already, but I just wanted to type it into Google to see what the hell does Desi mean? Like, so Indian Hit Squad. And it was the Rascals. Anytime there was like a four, but it was always the Rascals. The Desi Hit Squad this time consisted of Raj and Shira, which personally I think is the better combination. Look, Gama Singh's son is not ready for television. He's decent, but come on, bro. This is a way better tag team, more formidable, more impressive, and they end up getting the victory. I think Mahabali Shera, he does the ripcord he ripcords Dez into why do I have such a hard name? Time his name, Raji. The guy with the mohawk and the Desi Hit Squad hits the high knee, and then Shera pulls him back in and hits the sky high pinfall 1, 2, 3. Um, let's take this somewhere, people. Let's please take this somewhere with the Desi Hit Squad. Moving past that, you had Moose, and Moose got a promo. And look, we know how Moose talks, and I think now he's becoming more comfortable with his voice and cutting promos. He's not trying to be someone else. He's just like, oh yeah, I talk like this. Deal with it. This is the promo, and he says that he beat Fall Ball, so he's not worried about him. He beat. No, he said something about Eddie Edwards. Not Eddie Edwards, but he did say something about Eddie Edwards. But he said something about Eddie said that he's out of his league and bigger than his division. And then he said something about Eddie Edwards. He said that he should be worried about Eddie, but he's not because he's a 5-star athlete. And then he does the moves. Simple, to the point. I'm an imposing big guy. You guys all suck. Deal with it. Blase Swaze. And then you had... Oh, they had a recap of Trey versus Ace Austin. Then they caught up with Ace Austin backstage. And no, before that, yeah, they caught Ace Austin backstage. And he says, you want to get a promo about the match? And he just pulls out a card and says, Ace is up. Then they went to what happened at Bash at the Brewery. Rich Swann broke his leg or something like that after, like, he was getting held, like back down first or whatever, like standing up, but he was getting held like okay, he was standing up, but I forgot who it was. It was somebody that was holding him like in like the power bomb position, but Dave Chris came off the top rope back first onto him, and the weight buckled or broke bones in his leg, so that's why he wasn't at Hard to Kill. And then they showed Willie Mack going up against the highlights, and then they showed Willie going to the back past Rich Swann and them having a moment talking about how Willie put on an excellent performance and he should be proud. And when Rich is back off the crutches, they're gonna go after the titles. I smell a heel turn coming. I just don't know from which one. Is it from Willie or is it from Rich? It's coming somewhere. I smell a heel turn. Where's it coming from? Which guy is that heel turn coming from? Move past that. Oh, you had Eddie Edwards cut a promo, and I'll be honest. Let's be honest. It was kind of weak, son. But besides that, he talks about holding the trophy and how it's going to lead him to victory. So is he going to pull on Tesla? Is he going to put on Ace? Where's he going with it? All right. One thing real quick. I watched Hill Stevens' review of Hard to Kill. And you guys should probably watch it too. You know, pretty good. He was talking about how Eddie Edwards looks like a backyard wrestler compared to what he used to look like. Now, granted, Hill Steven, he said he doesn't watch Impact like he should. Like he should, but like he doesn't watch it weekly like a lot of people. So he doesn't know why Eddie Edwards is like that. So just real quick, just in case he does watch this review, Eddie Edwards, he was attacked by Sami Callihan. I think everybody should know that. The last time Eddie Edwards wrestled in regular in wrestling clothes was the match he had with Moose and Tommy Dreamer versus OVE. No, I think it was before then. Oh, yeah, the last match he wrestled in tights was, I think, at House of Glory versus Sami Callihan or something like that, I think. And then he started wrestling in the attire we see now at that match between OVE versus him, Dreamer, Moose. And he hasn't looked back since. And I say this to say that if he's this brawler, that's his new moniker, the Boston Brawler, or like this maniac character. What maniac, gets into fights? And hold on. Before you have this fight contest, let me go to the back and put on these wrestling tights. It doesn't make sense as far as a character. Now, him looking the way he looks, Granted, it does look backyardish, but he's now the Boston Brawler. That's his moniker. Nobody can. You can't be the fucking Boston Brawler wrestling in tights. It so can you imagine if the Brooklyn Brawler came out not in like the raggedy clothes? He came out as a serious wrestler. He just had BB on the back. I mean, hold on, that doesn't look like a fucking brawler. Who is this guy? Like, it blows the character, huh? Anyway, I just want to say that because there's nothing really to say about the promo from Eddie. It was then you had Michael Elgin talking about how he's over in Japan and he wants to be in the footsteps. I want to say footsteps. He wants to do everything that Eddie Edwards did. First, win the GHC title, then win the world title, or be a double champion. And I think he said something about he knocked out their champion in like 10 seconds or whatever. Anyway, then they had the segment where everybody's talking about it. Port T all on myself. Anyway, Rob at damn K4's the girlfriend. They simulate giving Rob a double blowjob. Was it worth a Twitch ban? Not for stimulating a blowjob. Maybe for Katie Ford's horrible acting and mic skills. Yeah, what was so bad about this? Like you see more on like YouTube. Like this was just like this was not worth a ban or any kind of like whatever. Let's see, what was this right here? I think this. Oh yeah, they had the recap of Ken Shamrock versus Madman Fulton, and then they showed Ken Shamrock giving a Backstage interview about talking about winning the match and what he had to do, his strategy, and talked about how he kind of put Madman Fulton over, saying like he's a big athletic guy, had a great future, but why he's under Sami Callihan, he's never going to be shit. Pretty much as we said. Then you had the flashback. Even though it was a great match, Kurt Angle versus Jeff Jarrett. Who cares? I don't care about flashbacks. Then you had Joey Ryan versus Johnny Swinger. Comedy match. You had Johnny Swinger doing his bit. You had Joey Ryan doing the incredible penis gig. My brother, he was watching this shit. He was like, man, what the hell you got me watching? Like he was like, dudes, grandmother, dudes, penis dicks, man, turn this shit off, man. Then when Joey did the sweet tooth music, my bro was like, man, I couldn't wrestle with that dude, man, because basically even if he don't put his lollipop in his dick, the message is he putting his dick in my mouth and super kicking me, man. That's pretty much your character pretty much fucked up. Like you can't come back from somebody putting some dick in your mouth. You can't be. How can you be taken seriously? I still like Joey Ryan. It's a funny bit. Now I'm not saying Joey Ryan should be world champion, but if he won an SBN title, I would not be mad. I'm just saying. Oh yeah. He obviously won with the Sweet Tooth music and the penis look. They had the recap of Taya defending her title, beating both Jordan Grace and ODB. Then, you had Moose versus Eddie versus Fala versus Ace Austin. Match of the night, a lot of stuff happened here. Everybody got their shit in. But unfortunately, Fala Ba eats the pin with a fold off of the top rope by Ace Austin. Yeah, really, really good match. Really enjoyed this. High-paced stuff, but everybody blend their styles together. Everybody got their moves set in. Really good stuff. What are you looking at, dog? Then Past that, you had the Tessa Blanchard interview where she talked about how, you know, how it feels to be the first woman to win the championship. Also on Twitter, uh, that mock video where they were talking about the racism with Tessa Blanchard and everything like that. That was pretty funny. Anyway, it was just this usual spiel, you know, from a new champion. I'm excited to be the champion. Oh yeah. Sami Callihan comes on and steals the show. And he's like, "You guys talk about making history, kissing each other asses. I'm the one that made history. I came in Impact 2 years ago, and I pumped blood into Impact's cold, dead carcass." I love Sami Callihan. All that promos. And then she's like, "Ain't plays any time, Sammy." And he's like, "I'm not hard to find." And they pan out, and he's right in the middle of the interview lobby building or whatever. So she rushes to meet Callahan, and the World Heavyweight Champion chasing after somebody with her high heels clicking. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of different. I don't know. So she gets there, and Sammy's not there, and he's on the camera. He's like, "Okay, well, anytime, any place, let's do it. But you'll never see me coming." Pause. Pause. Uh, I don't know if that's like he's gonna like beat her up so severely and he's gonna win the title, or is it that he's going to win the? They're gonna give him the Feast or Fire title, the briefcase, and he's gonna hold it and just like hold it over Tessa Blanchard's head for like a year. Now that, oh, oh no, 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 dude, that would be too much. Just imagine that Tessa Blanchard holding the title, beating decent wrestler men. I don't care how you feel. She beats men at pay-per-views. You know, not a lot, but a couple. And Sami Callihan for like at least a whole uh, 6 months. I would say 6 months. He's playing mind games with her. She wins match. He just comes out, fucks with her. Like she's down. He just like kicks her and then walks away or does something like he does. He's doing like 6 months psychological terror, and then when she's at her lowest point, wins her most hard fought match, or is about to win her most hard fought match, he comes in and steals the glory. Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Ham. It's ham. So anyway, yeah. So ham. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I get ham. Deer meat. You want some deer meat? Okay, I gotta go. Anyway, what the hell? Move back. Move back. Move back. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and tell me your thoughts on the fallout from Impact. Get down. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.